20,000 refugees have left Ukraine in just the past 24 hours. That's according to Ukraine's border control. In all, more than 500,000 people have left the country, and many more are trying to get out. Crowds of mostly women and children were packed at a train station, hoping to get across the border to safety. Ukrainian-American artist Ola Rondiak joins me now. Thank you so much for your time. Your husband, Petro, lives in Kyiv, but as the attacks intensified, he decided to leave. Is he safe? Where is he now?
Yes, unfortunately, he really didn't want to leave, but my brother-in-law called me, and then I called him early morning and said it's time to go. He's a strong patriot, and he's helping his team a lot. He's safe now, thank you.
You know, our correspondents have brought us these stories of people who have had these 16-hour, 36-hour, 2-day journeys to get to Poland, to get to some safety. How was your husband's journey?
It was long, but not as long as people after him, because he did get out early, and it was about 10 hours to the border, and then another 6 or so, about a 20-hour journey. So he feels very fortunate. He was greeted by very friendly people with tea and sandwiches and a place to rest. So he's just trying to stay connected as much as possible to his team and to Ukraine, and to help in any way he can.
What are you feeling as you watch this? I read a bit about your history. Obviously, your husband's home there in Kyiv. First generation Ukrainian American, your parents survived a war. As you watch all that we've seen over the last 5 days, what do you think? What do you feel?
It's truly horrifying. It's unbelievable. We're all trying to stay strong here because Ukrainian strength is insurmountable. They're definitely going down in history as, courageous, brave people of honor that are keeping an anchor for democracy for the entire world. So we're just trying to help them out. I'm texting and talking on the phone throughout the night with friends and family there, and trying to see how else we can help along the way. And they're really, really grateful for the support from the West. And we really hope that it continues, because they need some more military equipment, humanitarian aid, first aid, bulletproof vests.
Tell me about those conversations. I apologize for interrupting. We had a bit of a delay. Go ahead.
Sorry. Yeah, they're really not asking anybody to fight. They fight for them just for some assistance so they can do what they can. I mean, there's all kinds of, there's a lot of stories that you've been covering and getting the word out, including teachers teaching in bunkers, and, people who had, there was a story today about a friend's friend who had prosthetic legs, that he lost his legs in the war in 2014, because, this is a prolongation of what began in the East 8 years ago, when Russia illegally annexed Crimea and entered Ukraine, in eastern Ukraine. So, and he was fighting again with 2 prosthetic legs, and he just lost his life. So there are so many heroes there that are, along with the heroic Ukrainian army, a lot of heroic civilians doing the best that they can.
Yeah, and we are seeing some of that as the U.S. intel is that Russia, Putin specifically, surprised by the fight that he's seeing from the Ukrainian military and Ukrainian civilians as well. Ola Rondiak, thank you so much for spending some time with us to share your story. And for more information about how you can help humanitarian efforts in Ukraine, go to cnn.com/impact.